Morning guys, here we have a Speedfight 3. Now we all know how much I like working on these, but however, starting problems, it'll kick start, doesn't electric start, and the rev counter was fluctuating all over the place. Checked the fuses, they were okay. Got to the spark plug, because the first one I was going to check, and I'm going to do the carburetor clean like normal, and I found loads of blue tape and this. Now this is your HT lead, okay? You do not, if you burn through it, you do not put tape around it and stick it back on. You buy another one or cut it from where the best part is. Ludicrous. And this came from a Sparky. What a nut job. That is burnt through. It's going to be sending electrical. It might have damaged lots of things on this. Probably a stator coil, anything could have been damaged. Because you're getting voltage back and forth. Oh well, just mucking it up. Don't do that, okay? Anyway, let me see if I can redo this one and see what happens. Hi guys, as I've said before, Speedfight 3s, I prefer 2s. Speedfight 3s, just to get the carburetor off is a mammoth job. On the old 2s, you just need an 8mm screwdriver and away you go. This, you've got to take the seat bucket out, which is 4 screws, and you get down to the carb. You'll go in this side, and go down here and get this nut undone here. You've got to undo the plug here that serves for the auto choke and temperature. And then eventually take 2 screws off, sorry, bolts that go in here and here, and then you can get the carb off there. You're better off taking the carb and the air filter off together. You won't be able to get the other nut otherwise, and then you can get the bottom of it off. And obviously this one I've just cleaned up and sprayed up. This rag was cleaner. Filthy, don't think it's ever been done, but a good indicator to service them. And obviously check the air filter, which I don't think is washable in these. This had kick starts, doesn't electric start, so I'm assuming that was the problem. I don't think it's ever been serviced, but again, you know, it's all the little bits. Obviously you got your petrol pipe and you got your needle float to take out as well, and on these ones, yeah, get that sorted. And I reckon this will sort out electric start problems. But again, what I was trying to say was they're just harder to work on, not so much fun, not a little more finicky. It seems people said, how can we make this, let's make it harder for people to do. But there you go, really simple service on these carbs. Same as before though, you know, I always use a cheap one to clean the outside and a good quality one to use the inside. I've got better ones in that as well, but there you go. And just make sure the screws, don't round them, clean them all off. If you round the screws you're going to knack yourself, so use good quality screwdrivers. These are Halford ones, they're good as gold. But they did put splits on these, so at least you can get a ordinary flat head in there rather than a few round the Phillips. There you go, Speedfighter 3, 2010 50cc version. This is. I'm actually got to sort out the front end as well. I've just checked for water. If you're going to do the service on these, take the front off. It's 4 bolts, and do check that it has antifreeze in it, and especially in this weather. And I've already charged the battery up, which I always say you must do. It just helps it, do you know what I mean? So, and I've got to put all this back together again afterwards. A few other little bits I've got to do to this bike today. I'll check the variator, clutch and belt on here as well, like I always do. It's just worth doing, don't want someone going down the road and, you know, ruining it. I found lots of tape on this one, which turned out to be, you know, this obviously burnt through the HT lead. So I'll put another one on there. You don't use one of them, it can damage them really badly. Check out my videos guys, really short one today, but I don't love Speedfight 3s, I've got a couple to work on, and I'll update you on the other videos. Guys, I was wrong, it is washable, so you can just wash this in just some always fairy liquid, rinse it, make sure it's completely dry, and then pop back in, that's job done. I've had another one of these that was the filter and the fibre one, but this is a simple wash and go. Right guys, once washed and cleaned, which has all been done, took the auto choke out, check the wires, some have done a little bit of repair here. All ready to go back on. It's a bit dirty there, but that's nothing to do. Clean the air filter. You must get it back on the same way you put it on. So do this on the bench, okay? Tighten this one up. Loosen off as much as you can. The reason why I take this off in one bit is you will never ever get it off if you try and mess around in here. Honestly, you undo one screwdriver, you try to ram it on, it will pop this in, it will just all go wrong. So the only realistically way to do this without causing yourself a world of pain, and that's a bit longer, is take the bucket out, take the one screw off, undo the other little bits, all the connections, and then take it out as it is. So much easier. Getting this back in now will be just push in. This connector will go here, which you can easily get hold of, and job done. If you try it the other way, seriously, you know, make sure that's really loose as well. It will just pop this, and you end up not getting it in properly, and end up sucking in air and wondering why your bike's conking out. There you go, guys.